Hi everyone, so presenting a brand new video after a very long time on the concept called Ikigai, which is also called as a reason for being. It originates from Japan where millions of people are following this concept, and it's nothing new. However, the overall framework and the structure in which it is presented is very interesting. So I thought of making a video on this and presenting it to all of you. Please do share your comments and feedback about this video. How do you like about it? If you like, if you like this video, then I must recommend you read the complete book, which I will be mentioning in the future part of my video. So in Japan, millions of people have Ikigai, and they call it the reason to jump out of bed each morning. So what is your kick? What is your motivation? What is your reason of getting up in the morning? In the Japanese island, which is called as Okinawa, where Ikigai has its origins, is said to be home to the largest population of centenarians in the world. So, could the concept of Ikigai contribute to longevity? So let's find out. Ikigai is pronounced as Ikigai. It's a Japanese concept meaning reason for being. That is what gets you out of the bed in the morning. Everyone has his or her own Ikigai. The challenge is to discover it, finding the reason or purpose for living. The basis of Ikigai is not only to enrich yourself, but to also enhance the lives of others. Ikigai is a very useful term in finding contentment in life and in your everyday tasks. You can have as many Ikigais as you like throughout your life, and with the version of you, your Ikigai may change. So it depends on person to person. So let me tell you quickly about this book called Ikigai, the Japanese secret to long and happy life. So our Ikigai is different for all of us, but one thing we have in common is that we all are searching for meaning. When we spend our days feeling connected to what is meaningful to us, we live more fully. When we lose the connection, we feel despair. The happiest people are not the ones who achieve the most. They are the ones who spend more time than others in a state of flow. One thing, I repeat, one thing that everyone with a clearly defined Ikigai has in common is that they pursue their passion no matter what. So our ability to turn routine tasks into moments of microflow, into something we enjoy is the key to our being happy, since we all have to do such tasks. For example, artists who carry the torch of their Ikigai instead of retiring have this power. Art in all its forms is an Ikigai that can bring happiness and purpose to our days. Enjoying or creating beauty is free, and sometimes all human beings have access to. So let's spend some time in understanding this model, which looks complicated, but we'll explore it one by one. There are broadly four components of this. Now these components are: number one, look at the yellow circle, which is what are you good at? What are you good at? It could be your hobby, it could be your studies, it could be art, whatever. There could be some area where you are good at. Second is what you can get paid for, the green circle, what you can get paid for. Now don't go further, please go step by step. Then the third is what the world needs. And the fourth one, what you really love. Now, if you look at all these four aspects are kind of overlapping each other. What you are good at, what you are paid for, what the world needs, and what you really love. So when these things are overlapping, when what you're good at and what you are paid for overlaps, that becomes your profession. So what you are paid for and what the world needs, that becomes your vocation. What the world needs and what you really love, somehow the overlap of those aspects becomes your mission, and what you're good at and what you really love is your passion. You must have heard a lot of people say, a lot of successful people say, follow your passion. But most importantly is to identify and understand what is your passion. So you need to look at from these two aspects what you are good at and what you really love. So now in all these overlaps, there are certain empty spaces. Between your passion and profession, there is a feeling that you are satisfied, but you feel useless. A lot of people, after working for a monotonous job where they're just working, going, there is nothing new happening in their life, starts feeling this. They're satisfied, but they feel useless. So this kind of an issue is being faced in a lot of corporate employees, a lot of monotonous government job employees, that they feel useless about what they're doing. Now, when there is an overlap between your profession and vocation, the vacuum which is created is you are comfortable but bored and empty. There is no zing in the life. You are living a life like a soda without a fizz, just going on and on and on, but nothing exciting happening. Now, in the vocation and mission, there is an empty space which is entertained and purposeful but still unfulfilled. And the last one, between your passion and mission, this space is you're delighted and fulfilled but broke. End of the day, you need money also to run the show, to pay your electricity bills, to pay your rent, or to pay your EMIs. So in totality, if you are looking at finding the real reason of your existence or real reason what is your ikigai, I would recommend you pause this video here and start writing these 4 points and start giving answers to 4 key questions: what you're good at, what you can get paid for, what the world needs, and what you really love. In elaborating this, you will discover your profession, vocation, mission, and passion. So let us understand, and let me know in the in the comment box, that whether this exercise was useful or not. So let's go to the next part of this discussion. So to go a little deeper into this, I have picked this model. The credit of this model goes to impactivated.com. So thank you, impactivated.com. So the first part, let's go from 1, 2, 3, and 4 in this sequence. So let's start. So your what the world needs, right? So don't leave it by chance. Start by figuring out what the world needs right now in the current phase of time. The world needs empathy. The world needs healing. The world needs cure. The world needs vaccine. The world needs world is facing a big problem, which is COVID-19, and the world needs solution to this. So that's one of the example I can just relate to. You can figure out what you think what the world needs. So from here you go to the point number 2, what you are good at. explore and develop rare and valuable skills that make the world better. Become so good that they can't ignore you. Yeah? So from here we go here. What you love. Happiness will come from the combination of competence, autonomy, belonging, creativity, and impact. And then number 4, what you can be paid for. If you have rare and valuable skills and you are solving an important problem, money will follow. I have been listening to a lot of speakers who talk about entrepreneurial ideas, startup ideas, business ideas, social ideas, and they say do not do things to earn money. Do and create enterprise, organization, society's mission, which is there to solve a problem which the world or wherever you are living or mankind or human beings are facing. If you address that problem, money will be a byproduct. Yeah. So all those, let's go to all those, uh, vacuums. So if you look at in this first between first mission and vocation, excitement and complacency, but the sense of uncertainty. Second, you will feel profession and vocation comfortable, but feeling of emptiness. Passion and profession, satisfaction, but feeling of uselessness. You will be what you love and what the world needs. Between passion and mission, delight and fullness, but no wealth. In all these, between the center of this, you will find your Ikigai, a reason for being. So my dear friends, if you are looking at exploring your Ikigai, please spend some time in answering these questions. Sit at a silent place, comfortable place where you think, nobody will disturb you for some time, and start writing all these answers in your notepad or a diary or wherever you wish to. And when you will explore your own life and you will answer these questions, you may find your Ikigai. I'm saying you may, because you may not also, because this exercise may not be sufficient. Probably you will have to explore more things in life. So, but this could be the starting point of finding a reason for being. What is your Ikigai? So I would like to uh, share a few questions to you, and you need to answer these questions. These questions will help you in finding your sweet spot. So what the world needs? Mission. So what are your top 3 core values? Are there any social or environmental or economic problems you want to help solve? If you were to ask the people around you, what would they say you are an advocate for? Are there causes in your community or in the world that touch you most emotionally? Are there any volunteer organization that seems to fit in and align well with your values? So what you are good at, vocation, what are your strengths? What do you find easy to do? Somebody loves, cooking like the back of their hand. Somebody loves to go trekking. Somebody hates trekking. Somebody hates cooking. So every individual has got different strengths and weaknesses. You need to identify yours. With what activities do you experience flow? That is, when does your time fly? You sit and you enjoy it so much, and then once you look at the watch, you will say, oh, it's been 3 hours, 4 hours. I couldn't realize that the time has flown so quickly. What is someone you could spend hours actively doing? This is an activity in which you feel fully engaged and won't be thinking about anything else while doing. What did you like doing when you were a child? It could be playing, it could be sketching, it could be writing, it could be swimming. I don't know the answer. You have to explore the answer and you should answer it honestly. So Third, what do you love? What is your passion? What would you do if money wasn't an option? A lot of people ask this question, that if money is not a criteria of doing this job, would you still be doing it? I don't want to give a percentage to this, but I would say majority of the people would say, I would love to quit this job and follow what I love doing. Probably you love biking, probably you love singing, probably you love sketching, painting, probably you love gardening, you love agriculture, you want to meditate. So if you have some spare time, what you would do to spend your time? If you were asked to present to a room full of people on a topic, what would it be? What gets you really excited is the question. So fourth, what you can be paid for, the profession. Do you feel that you are going enough in your current career path? Very important question. Is there any overlap with your career and your other aspects of Ikigai? Do you use your talents and passions in what you do for a career? Do you study, or can you study further to develop your career? What professional development do you have planned? Or one added question, what was the last self-learning you did, is the question you must ask yourself. So last but not the least, before we conclude this presentation, is the 10 rules of Ikigai. Number 1, stay active, don't retire. Number 2, take it slow. Number 3, don't fill your stomach. Number 4, surround yourself with good friends. Number 5, get in shape for your next birthday. Number 6, smile. It is very important. Number 7, reconnect with nature. Number 8, give thanks. Number 9, live in the moment. Number 10, follow your Ikigai.